Penrith is going back to the future, chasing the man they sacked in 2015, Ivan Cleary.
I've left, but I've always, kept that connection. So to be able to come back and sort some unfinished business out is it's very exciting.
Do you feel any pressure, given that the club did perform fairly well last year, considering all the coaching dramas they had?
There's always pressure as a head coach. Show me head coaches not under pressure. So the pressure is just to realise the potential. It doesn't matter what team you're coaching.
I'm finding the Penrith Panthers at the moment just an intriguing story. Ivan and Nathan Cleary under pressure.
The Panthers, Brad, is it too simplistic to say it's the off-field dramas that are to blame for their lack of form?
I can't. There's just a lot more questions than answers right now.
But getting this Penrith team off the bottom of the ladder right now is the biggest challenge he's ever faced.
Yeah, you can definitely turn it around, but there needs to be some change somewhere.
Penrith players, take note. Your jobs are on the line. The Panthers have hit rock bottom.
Can only have one rock bottom. We all thought that was the previous week for the Panthers. This was cringeworthy. Like they were terrible.
Hoops, you were out at that press conference today. How did you find the Panthers coach?
It was a little bit oddball.
Pressure is building.
Who wins in 10 rounds?
6 straight losses now.
I really don't know how they turned it around.
I've worked out quite a few things probably in the last month, I love the community here. I'm confident in everything about this place, but, we have to, we need a bit of a shift, and as I said, we've got a plan, and it's going to be sweet.
Certainly want to be kicking it to the corners. Oh, no! Intercept for Crichton! Crichton, he's away! Is he away with the premiership? The Panthers celebrate the father and the son. They appear to have done it again.
Your 2021 premiers, the Penrith Panthers.
Ciao, boys. We've worked so hard to get here, and we finally did it. We climbed Everest. Everyone back in Penrith, I love all you guys. Can't wait to get back there and party, baby. Whoa!
The Rugby League premiers returned home in style for a victory lap through their hometown.
We're the champs, baby!
The Roosters went back-to-back in 2018-19. Before that, it was the Broncos of 92-93. Can the Panthers join that list? The trophy is staying in Penrith. They have defended their title. It is one of the greatest premiership defences the game has ever seen.
The West has been won, and it wasn't much of a fight.
The Penrith Panthers reign supreme.
It's back-to-back for the Penrith Panthers, a thumping grand final win, delivering jubilation from Mount Druitt to Mulgoa.
I said 3 or 4 years ago, going to be the best franchise of our era. Yeah, while we're playing, I wanted us to be the best, and I think that's something that we're striving for.
Everyone gone before us, much respect, but as I said last night, we're the greatest Penrith team ever, so.
I agree with it. From those outside of Penrith, that might think it's an outlandish thing for Fish to say, but he wouldn't have said it unless he really believes it. 2003 we were a great team, and we were a good team in 91.
Gets it, racing yes! That's it! The grand final's gone!
I'm not a big fan of judging sides from the past, because in life in general, everything gets better. It's just how it is. Your car gets better, the food gets better, everything gets better, and footballers get better. But this is easily Penrith's best ever side, and maybe the best side, out of all the football that's been played.
The Roosters won back-to-back, 18-19. The Melbourne Storm have been up and around the mark for the last 20 years. Where this team actually sits and whether they go that next step and win 3 in a row, well then that changes the argument, because no team in the NRL era has been able to do that. Then you're going back to the Eels of 81, 82, 83.
Parramatta are champions again.
And there they are, the winners, Parramatta, for the 3rd year in a row.
Premierships are really difficult to win. On any given day, anyone can knock you over, and you can be out of the competition very, very quickly. So to go through 3 years of that type of pressure and finding your best footy in the biggest games, it's very difficult.
I think what makes a three-peat so incredible is that it's so hard to do. It was so hard to win back-to-back. And I think the salary cap era has made it particularly tough.
We didn't pay for our success as much as you do in the modern game. We weren't in a position where you actually develop players to be that good that then you can't afford to keep them.
Penrith are losing 2 players a year, 2 marquee players almost a year to other clubs. That's a byproduct of winning comps.
So I know that it was a great achievement in 81, 82 and 83, but I think if Penrith could win 3 in a row now, I think that'd be the greatest achievement that the game has seen.
George win 23-4, taking their 11th successive premiership.
The Eels of Parramatta still rule supreme over the rugby league scene here in Sydney. Champion players, champion club.
Defended their title. They are still the champions.
The Panthers.
Are they the best team of the modern era?
Can they make it 3 titles in a row?
Yeah, it's an exciting opportunity. I mean, it's obviously an opportunity you don't get every day. We spoke about the three-peat at the start of the year when we first started training. Just looked into other sports and, just looking for that little bit of, motivational edge. Like it was something that's really rare in team sports anywhere, in professional sports.
The Chicago Bulls, it's their second three-peat. 3 straight NBA championships.
Manchester United 3 in a row for a second time.
And Real Madrid have won their 3rd consecutive UEFA Champions League.
They're three-peaters.
We do themes and, we've been doing that for 3 years and it's a good fun thing to do. And
first year was Everest, second year was Top Gun at the Maverick, and then, this year was we wanted to be undisputed champions.
And we sort of looked into undisputed champions through all different sports, and sometimes we'd come for meetings and there'd just be highlights up of those sports people. There's Novak Djokovic, John Jones, Tiger Woods, people like that. I don't know, it just sort of adds a bit of extra motivation. It gets everyone we all know we're heading in the same direction, and gives you that theme that we can just sort of talk about, like wanting to be undisputed.
When we had our top 2 spot sort of settled, we went into camp up in Kingscliff and kind of like set sail for for what we wanted to achieve.
This is our theme, undisputed champions. Dan's here. We had a chat to Dan a couple of weeks ago about the theme and what it was going to be like, and he came up with some really good ideas.
Ivan mentioned the theme, undisputed, to me. So I went away and basically put about 5 or 6 pages of what I thought undisputed meant and what it would mean to the team. And I gave a presentation around this concept of undisputed. 47 days, boys. That's what we're talking about. 47 days to walk towards undisputed. 47 days to take whatever we've done to this point and take it to the next level, because that's what it's going to take. Yeah, so the way I framed it was that it was 47 days from when I was to present this to the playing group and the grand final. I wanted to plant the seed that our season will not end before that 47th day. Hunting history, boys. I love that phrase, hunting history. And that gets me excited to think about that, because it's rare for you, it's rare for me, it's rare for everyone in this room to have that kind of opportunity. So, you've got 47 days to create something special that will last the rest of your life. The clock's ticking, boys. Are you in?
Finals are finally here, and what a series it shapes up as being.
We're down to the last 8 teams, and at Penrith, the Panthers and the Warriors, the winner to go through to the prelim.
Weather's warmed up, water's a little warmer, finals are here.
Hey boys, welcome to finals week. So you'll know our little totem we've got down here on the theme of undisputed. So it's got 3 areas for plates. So the idea here being each victory, so qualifying final, prelim, and then the grand final obviously in the middle. This is what we're going for, boys. And that's where we'll look ahead, all right? Look ahead. All the stuff we've done, all the stuff we do in the next week will count in the weekend.
Good time of year, weather's getting warm, NFL starts this week.
Who's the best time? Finals, we're in it. But NFL starts.
Have a look around, where else would you rather be?
Turn it in.
Ahead of the finals, we're looking pretty good. We've had a couple of tough games in terms of guys getting bruised up. Nothing massive other than the two sort of senior players, Romy and Tago, still tracking along with their long-term injuries.
Yeah, so I did my pec during gym. It wasn't too bad. I knew it was serious enough for me to not play that week, but not too damaging where I wouldn't be back for the rest of the season.
You know, it's hard to get through a session without someone getting hurt at the moment. It's just kind of how it's been. Romy's obviously the biggest example. Not a training injury, but a game one, and a significant one, you know, in front of the eyes of thousands.
Luai's picked up an injury here.
Oh,
Some
no.
concern. That's not a good sign for Jerome Luai.
You know, I never felt that before, so automatically I was pretty terrified and scared. I knew it was out of the socket. It was just hanging up there, and it's like something you don't want to experience, but I was just always positive in the shed and just, reinforcing to myself that it was going to be okay.
How's your movement in the shoulder?
Oh, no.
So can't move it at all?
Yeah, I can move it.
Okay, that's it.
I'm good.
Do they reckon about finals possible?
Yeah.
Up to us
Next
to
week,
make
next
it.
week. Can you please say I can play next week?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, just told myself, whatever happens, it's meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. You know, if I'm able to get back in the short amount of time that we had left, then it was going to be painful. But I was just always positive. My missus was in my corner as well. She knows how tough I am and how tough this sport is.
I thought he did his knee. I was because that angle that they showed, just seeing his face, just his colour, and I was like, oh, all right. It's like, no, I'm good. I'm okay. Got scans tomorrow. I was like, oh, all right.
Luai was all smiles as he waited for the scans that would determine his fate. Luai confident his season is still alive.
I feel good. It's not too sore. People are asking me how I slept, if I got any sleep at all, and I think I got 8 hours, so I think that's a good sign.
So just to be clear, you think you'll play again this year?
Yes, sir, definitely. Yeah, I think I said I got 8 hours sleep that night. I lied, I probably got about 2 hours.
Good news. The report says that essentially you haven't done any bony damage.
Oh yeah?
So that's awesome.
That's mad.
Which means that gives us a chance to get you back. So what you did when you dislocated, you've come up here. Sometimes you can do bony damage, but in your case, you've basically torn some capsule and some ligaments off the bottom that support the shoulder up in its socket. So it's going to be a little bit unstable from that point of view. And then the other main thing that you've done is some tendon damage up the outside of the shoulder. So you can see where that blue across the top.
Yeah.
The main issue is going to be the tendon damage that you've done on the side. And I think in terms of coming back, we have put down sort of a 4-week plan.
2 weeks, 2 weeks.
2 weeks I like. So we've got a 4-week plan, which is prelims. Yeah. If we have to underscore that by another week, hopefully we don't, for 3 weeks, which that second week of finals, we could get you there for that. But I know you're going to give me a 2-week proviso to get back.
Rah.
So we've got this, brother.
Big love. No, you already know. 2 weeks, baby.
So that was a significant one, not just the injury itself, but Romy being such a significant part of our team. I feel pretty confident that he's going to be able to play, his part in this season. Not sure when, but in the meantime, Cogs is next man up, and I'm sure he'll do a good job.
The loss of Jerome, how much do you think Penrith will miss him?
Jerome Luai's a big, big loss. Brings him back to the field.
Luai's replacement, Jack Cogger. The number 6 jersey his, at least for now.
There was a lot of noise around, but I think, the games I played during the year with Romy and even a couple earlier games with Nathan, I just had to refocus and, I'd done the work during the year and at training that I could be confident that I could get the job done.
Nathan Cleary must now shoulder the load without his right-hand man.
We changed our game a little bit of how we wanted to play. Sort of Cogs was on the ball a bit more, and I was sort of doing Jerome's role a little bit more and just trying to make him feel comfortable, play to Cogs' strengths. But obviously going to a finals game, it's a different sort of arena. So I guess there was a little bit of nerves there, but overall I felt like me and Cogs had done enough work together and we're gelling well enough to play well.
I just reckon finals footy, the template is, talk about it a lot, but it's not going to be perfect. Warriors are a good team, but I think if we just stick to our systems, we start really well, and our connection just needs to be top. If things go wrong, just keep connecting with each other. That's all we need to think about. And then just keep building that energy, communication. It was a really good session, great way to start the week.
Kind of lucky out here where I feel like I get home and I'm sort of, away from, I guess, the spotlight or the public eye. It's sort of a place where I can just like really be myself, but just relax and hang out with this guy.
Can you introduce us?
Yeah, this is Prince. He obviously thinks he's a lap dog, but he's a lot bigger than that. And he just got shaved at the groomers, so he's not looking his best. Yeah, this is the kind of chill room. Come in here to wind down. We've got the Normatec and also have a stretch down here. So it's pretty cruisy. We'll come here after the game and sort of watch the game on the TV. It's probably one of my favourite rooms in the house. It's pretty low key, so it's nice. Actually get Hoshko and Kenny over the night before the game, cook them a barbecue, look after them, then we usually watch the footy here. This is probably more like if there's people over, we'll all sort of chill out here. And got the pool when it gets hot in summer, pretty good for recovery in that as well. And just got the putting green put in too, so that's another nice addition. So usually I can't bring Prince down because he's obsessed with the golf balls. So he chases them around, but we'll see how we go. See what I mean? That was going in too. I'm a pretty chilled person. I find enjoying simple things, reading a book, just being able to lay outside in the sun with Prince, or I live with 3 girls at the moment, so just conversations with them is always interesting, but it's nice too. And even just watching a movie or something like that. Yeah, got a couple of items that keep close. Got the Dally M Halfback of the Year 2020. It's the first ring from 2021, 2022. That's the Clive, that's pretty cool. And then this is the most recent. That was the World Cup one. A few cool things that try and hide. I think the rings are the coolest thing. They're the sort of team achievement and something that you always want to do. And lucky enough to have 2 now, so still chasing more though. I think the opportunity in front of us is very unique and it's amazing really, but you can't really look too much into that. It's something we've spoken about a lot, is the opportunity we have to sort of do something that no other team in the NRL era has done. But in saying that, we also speak about staying present and the sort of one in a row mentality where, what we've done the last 2 years is great. They're great memories that we have, but that's what they are at the moment. They're sort of memories and things we can look back on in the future. They mean nothing coming into this final series. It's a whole new ball game. There's new teams going well. There's teams that have gotten a lot better, so we have to be better ourselves, and that's the sort of focus we're coming in with.
A victim of success and the salary cap, Panthers dual premiership winner Stephen Crichton is leaving after the 2023 season to seek new opportunities.
G2, 2 days out from the game. Usually come in and get a haircut from my bro Buller Cuts. Never miss it. It's perfect timing for training too. Usually training starts at midday, so I've got all morning to come in, and it's been a ritual since I've started. So MTV Cribs. I can't go a week without a haircut. Something me and Moss always banter about, getting a haircut every week, saying our barbers are rich because we get a haircut every week, but kind of have to get it. Yeah, feeling good, especially being the last year. Yeah, pretty nerve-wracking knowing it's coming to an end with the Panthers, but I'm just trying to soak up every minute with my brothers and kind of getting real that it's our last few games, and especially me and Spenny started together, and I'm going to finish off together. Just definitely want to finish off on a high.
I'm feeling pretty keen. Obviously, bit of a mixed emotions going into this game, our last home game, me and this guy for the club. So yeah, just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Just want to go out there ripping. So yeah, I'm keen for it.
Just the thought of me not being in this black jersey, alongside of a lot of my brothers that I grew up with and all that kind of stuff, and it definitely took a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking and talking with my family and my friends and those close to me, but that's just part of the NRL, and that's just life, and you just got to move on with it.
My guy. Thanks, lad. Appreciate it, eh? Real good. My G. Are you up, lad? Get him on there, brah. Put a mic on him.
Yeah, one of the real storylines, I guess, at the start of the year was losing coaches and losing players. You know, we lost a lot of talent. Appy was certainly a big, one of the bigger ones, really. Not in stature, but, not just his playing, but leadership. Yeah, he was always going to be extremely difficult to replace, probably irreplaceable, but we always had a lot of faith in Mitch Kenny.
The departure of Api Coruscant has many questioning Penrith's chances of winning a third straight premiership. The Panthers senior players admit the criticism is frustrating and the pressure mounting on new hooker Mitch Kenny is unfair.
Yeah, I think coming into this year, there was a little bit of pressure and it didn't help that we didn't start the year great. I went through a rough patch. I was probably criticised a little bit for that, naturally, trying to replace one of our stars. But I always had confidence that if I could string a few games together and just get time on the paddock, building combinations with the boys, that would turn.
Oh, there's a shot. Mitch Kenny.
It was just a case of him continuing to grow in his role and the way he plays his own game. We never wanted him to be happy because that wasn't going to happen. We just wanted him to be Mitch. And I just think as the season's progressed, he's become more confident in his role and his game. His defence is always rock solid. He's one of our best team men. Super courageous type who's just into everything and he'll just never let you down.
Leading into a final series, I feel really confident in my position in this team. I feel like I play an important part of it and I feel really appreciated and valued here by my teammates, by my coaches and by the community.
This afternoon, with the first place Panthers taking on the fourth place Warriors.
You got to do a little bow when you come in here.
And here we are.
It's a sign of respect.
There's a park straight away. That's a good sign.
It's a good omen. You got to do your little bow. It's a mark of respect in this place. Yeah, I've got a good little game day ritual with my roommate Zach Hoskin. We live in Emu Plains and we've got a nice little local cafe around the corner from us.
Morning. Now, usually we sit here and we get into our brain activities.
Yeah, we
do Wordles.
We flex our brain muscles. We're getting our Wordle, we're getting our connections, we're getting all mini.
And that's not going to change today.
How many did you get?
3.
He just had that look in his eye today, didn't he?
It's my lucky day.
Shut up. We'd hang out there for a little while, do a few little puzzles on our phone, have a few coffees, have a yarn to the owners and the staff there who have become good friends, and pretty much hang out, take it easy for the rest of the day, try not to play the game too much in our own heads, trying to stay busy. It's usually just hanging around cafes, to be honest, or at home.
Saturday afternoon footy, Penrith versus Warriors.
It's just perfect conditions here this afternoon.
It's a rather warm day here. Jam-packed stadium.
This is another level this afternoon. The fans just streaming through the gates.
Yeah, the queue is still around the corner.
There's this certain vibe about our community of Bluebet anyway, but daytime games, I don't know, they just bring a different feeling, I think. Yeah, there's just buzz around town.
I don't think I've ever seen it like this.
There's an electric atmosphere and they are on their feet, flags are waving.
A couple of guys that I think have had a great year is Sunia Taruba. In his debut rookie year, he's been outstanding.
This is the moment that you live for. When you're a young bloke, all you want to do is play finals football. That step to playing in the grand final, it starts today.
Pretty pumped, More excited than nervous, but the boys give me confidence each week. The leaders, they're more experienced boys like Romy, Kles, Critter. Just letting me know that they have my back and just to be confident out there and just backing my ability.
Feeling pretty nervous heading into the game, being my last game, but it wasn't just about me. It was about our team performance and what we were going to put together on the field. So mentality was still there. We had to get the job done.
Repeating the team news for Penrith centre Isaac Tango is out, and surprisingly Luke Garner comes straight into the side in the centres.
Just make sure you get involved early. Be hard to tackle, mate, all right? Go for it today, all right?
I was confident going into the game, just with all the work we'd done in the week lead up to the game. You know, with my edge, I had Marto, Nat and Bizza, and you know, having boys like that around me, it makes my job heaps easier.
Who did what we're doing with Brock? Let's go, you Panthers!
Sakilso, big start, bro. Front load.
We know Sean Johnson's out for the Warriors. Still Jerome Luai out for the Penrith Panthers.
We saw on the weekend too, Jack Hoggo's thrived in that system at Penrith too, Gus.
Yeah, it's plug in, plug out. Yeah, just try to stay pretty calm. I think when you're starting to prepare for a final and family and friends are more excited, fans are more excited, there's more media coverage, so you can probably look to do things differently, but I just had to keep trying to think what I'd done all year and what had got us into that position individually and as a team and try and stick to that.
Playing Penrith at Penrith on a Saturday afternoon, it's going to be a real tough ask for them.
I just can't see the Warriors getting near Penrith. I just can't see them.
Panthers have won 6 finals games on the trot.
They haven't lost a day game in 5 years here.
Penrith play like it's a semi-final every week. They're conditioned for this sort of environment.
I think the Warriors got to go in there with a plan to go, we're going to upset these guys.
If you want to rattle Penrith, you've got to give Nathan Cleary something that he didn't plan for. And Webster knows Penrith better than you and I sitting here. I wouldn't be surprised if there was this huge upset.
Here we go, boys. We get the ball first, all right? Accurate, intense, simple. Simple, we just get to our kick. Off we go. We take the easiest kick, all right, now to Cogs. We set the rhythm of the game. We're trying to beat them between the ears as much as anything else, okay? Like, you got to feel that. Just play one play at a time, boys. Done it all year. One day at a time, all right? One session at a time, one game at a time. One play at a time, all right? Play every play. Keep busy, all right? Don't think, just do, all right? When in doubt, and accelerate. Play footy, boys. It's the best day of your life out there, boys. Right? It's the best day of your life. It's not going to go perfectly, but I tell you what, it's going to go good. If we accelerate and play together and connected, we will win way more than we lose today. And that'll be enough. Right? You'll only fail, boys. You'll only fail if you don't accelerate. All right? That's the only way you can fail today, boys. Everyone got that? So go and enjoy yourselves, but do it together, and that's everyone's responsibility. You got it? Yo. Enjoy it, boys.
You know, before the game, like just knowing that, you know, this is going to be my last time here, sort of thing. Playing in front of, you know, our communities. It was really emotional. You know, when we do our huddle, you sort of, everyone's sort of pumped up. Just about to run out, and all you hear is Critter just screaming, Panthers, Panthers. I'm just like, just sort of geeing me up, and then obviously running out and seeing all the boys' hands, you know, geeing us up, and obviously coming out to all of our fans, and you know, just get a rush of, you know, emotions. And a lot of my thinking was, you know, just leave everything out there, have no regrets, and hopefully, yeah, we get the W.
Well, this is goosebump stuff. What a reception for the dual defending premiers. A finals doubleheader on Nine's Wide World of Sports is off. What a day for it. What an occasion. What a task for the Warriors, but they're up for it on the basis of that first tackle.
Yeah, the first half against the Warriors was pretty intense. I remember straight away getting into a bit of an arm wrestle with them.
Nickel Clues ran straight towards Kenny and bounced off.
You can see the Warriors are sprinting off the line in defence. That'll keep them down their end of the field.
Cleary sends it up, and it's spilt at the back by Montoya. The first, a critical error of the game by the Warriors.
You can't invite Penrith up your end that easy.
No opening at the moment. Cogger on the left, Cleary back underneath. Yep. He beat Barnett.
Yep.
He put some footwork on Egan. He backhands a pass to Leota.
Go, Moss.
And they've got an overlap here. And To'o in the first try. He gets another one at home. It's 13, and the Panthers have broken them down early.
Probably the biggest thing there was like Moses just played what he saw. You know, he didn't hesitate. He 100% backed himself.
I wasn't even supposed to be in that play, and just caught it, and then looked out to my right, and I seen Bizza free, so yeah, I backed myself and threw the pass.
And this was a play Nomi Jerome Luai used to do with Nathan. This is how they just slot players in. They all know the role.
Yeah, Iceman, bro. Finals, Iceman's he's different, like. He brings it up.
Slow to his feet, Barnett. Egan, Martin, and he's gone through to score here.
Instruction? Actual? Who?
I think Luke Garner gets taken out by a short runner.
To get the run of Adam Pompey. He runs directly at Luke Garner and takes him out of the play, and Warriors gain an advantage.
Yes. Cam, would you be looking at Egan to do some of that kicking maybe?
Go,
Whoa,
Dill.
Edwards!
Go, Dill.
Edwards has gone straight through them. Crichton, there he went away from
Crichton.
him. He went away from the support. Edwards still going.
Adam, look.
20.
Come.
If he gave the pass, Crichton would be putting it down about
Get it to
now.
Critter.
It was a great tackle by Martin who targeted the ball there. Here's Fanua Blake. Oh, Leota and Fanua Blake would nearly add it. Oh, that I'd pay money to see.
I sort of just got a bit red and got a bit angry. He sort of pushed me and then it sort of just flipped something in my head, and I think that was a good thing. I sort of play my better games when I'm a bit red and aggressive.
Yes. Ball's being spilled. Can Penrith get it back? They have.
Go straight at him. Go straight at him. Middle.
Back to Nathan. Shows a dummy. Gets dragged down by the bootlaces again.
Go right. Oh, his boot's off.
I was sort of tangled up with Mitch Barnett, then my boot came off and I was just trying to get it on and I couldn't really get it on, and I sort of realised that it was going to be a quick play of the ball. It was last tackle, it was a good opportunity, and I just had to sort of talk to myself and be like, come on, get up and don't miss this moment.
One more to survive for the visitors. They won't do it, it's Martin. Off a Cleary pass, Penrith get a second.
One boot, lads.
That's what being in between the ears is.
Back comes Moses Leota. It's like he'd been fired out of a drone. He gets back to the 20. What a great start to the game, both middlemen have had. And Yo, you throw him into the same category. And now a great run by Garner, who's revelling with a bit of extra space out in the centres. They're down inside the 20 again. The Warriors have got to be right up for this challenge because the Panthers are pressing.
Go, Tito. Get in there, son.
Beautiful. Sunya Taruva on the back of some sumptuous skill. That's well out to the right. This would be spectacular if it can curl it back. It's coming back magnificently. Playing for a spot in the playoffs. Another lovely combination. Cleary punching through into the open. Dragged down from behind.
Yeah, it's going to be taking a lot of that out of their petrol.
Yeah, that's got to play a significant factor towards the end, JT. Thanks for that. Another penalty. Oh, this could be 20-0.
Yeah, okay. How you going, guys? Everything's worth double in the second half, mate. Everything's worth double in the second half. Going good, mate. You look like you're threatening with the ball. Great work, Biz. Good work, son. Give it up. You get back on. I'll probably give you a short stint. And then put you on again later. Pull you guys back in both together. Well, if I talk straight away about beating them between the ears, boys, that was a good half in that sense. I don't know if you felt it, but you could definitely see their body language was changing throughout the half. They've only tried to move it once in yardage and they dropped it, so I think they'll just be coming straight through us. All right, so that's something we're going to be into that straight away. Apart from that, boys, it's really just about being really present, attacking the game. All right, don't avoid the scoreboard, boys. Like that's the biggest trap here. All right, is the scoreboard. All right. Be tough mentally and avoid the scoreboard, and you've got to get back out and win it again. Okay? I feel like we've definitely put some work in on, all right? So they'll come out pretty good, but there'll be some fatigue, boys, all right? So we just got to make sure we're smart about that and we keep sticking to our systems and trust the process, all right? It's about being ruthless here, boys. All right? No fucking nice guys here, boys. Let's go.
The second half about to get underway.
It's a very important 40 minutes for the Warriors.
The winner goes straight through to the preliminary final in a fortnight.
Will the Warriors fight their way back into it?
Yo takes the ball up to the halfway line. He's still going.
Mistake here by Yo.
An opportunity here for the Warriors and decent field position for them.
Out for them as Walker goes to run. Great fend! That's as good a fend as I've seen push Nathan Cleary up, I think, ever.
They're hanging in there, the New Zealand Warriors.
Good start for the Warriors in defence, but they've got to get through a couple more sets. They've got to build the game once again.
All right, let's go, mate. We're going to go have Spenny for Moss.
Spencer, a full throttle charge. Oh, yes, that's a beauty by Niokore.
Let's just turn the heat up a bit.
The Warriors have shown a little bit more energy than they finished that first half.
Getting in the arm wrestle, completing their sets.
They certainly haven't got into their shell. A nice start to the second half from the Warriors.
Great defence. Nice defence there from Garner.
I mean, if they score and convert, we're going to game on our hands again.
Tamate Martin and Dylan Walker and Adam Pompey. That just sums up the defensive superiority of the Panthers. And how excited are they? Look at them.
Just need to get some points on the board. Just give them a little bit of confidence, and who knows, they get that little bit of momentum.
And then he throws it at the last moment.
From Egan, who got it away to Curran, who got it to Berry, who got it away to Dallin Martini-Zelezniak.
Dallin gets it. Back on the inside to Egan. Scoots away. They've got one. They've kept punching away, the Warriors, and they're on the board. Well, there's the first. Now the job's to get another one quickly.
Mate, just lack of concentration. No one was thinking about late offload there. Everyone was taking plays off there. Tito was way back. That just shows, man. That just shows you got bitten on the arse there. We've got to pick it up here.
Sorensen. Oh, back to Edwards. Wrong bloke. You have it, Nathan. Chips over the top. Tries to find some space. Martin contests. The ball's free.
It goes off a Warrior into another Warrior.
Really important set of 6 coming up for the Warriors. If they concede another try, it's almost game over.
3 metres out now. Peachy spins it.
We're scoring.
Yo goes to Cleary.
We're scoring. Told you.
And Taruva has jagged yet another one.
Yes!
It's pretty to watch when they get it right.
Yeah, it was massive. Seeing our work through the week pay off on the big stage, I think it's a massive thing for us.
Those are the times that really count after field sessions when you think you're tired. Those are the reps that count when it comes out on big games.
I think it's going to be way too much now for the Warriors with 17 minutes on the clock.
They're trying to get the Mexican wave started again, Brad.
I definitely noticed when they're doing the Mexican wave. I remember sort of looking up. I think it might have been a breaking play or sort of like just waiting around, and the whole stadium was just packed. The hill, you couldn't see any like green grass on the hill, and everyone's just going crazy. You look at overseas, it's particularly through Europe at like soccer games and stuff like that, they've got chants and they're singing along. I think that's the closest I've felt to it from our Panthers fans, and yeah, I really enjoyed that, and yeah, it was good fun.
There the ball comes across to Yo, and then to Cleary, and then he comes out right side, Nathan!
Cleary into the hole and a try to the local hero. And that sends the Panthers into a week off in another grand final qualifier. And that's the end of the game. The Panthers dominant. Can they make it 3 titles in a row?
Well done, mate. Well done, boys. I was really proud of the performance. Yeah, just looking across the whole crowd and the celebrations and just the general feel, just a great feeling. It's hard to replicate.
I was standing next to Hosco, and it was both our first finals game for our careers, and yeah, I think I just said to him, like, can you believe we're, just made it to a prelim final? So yeah, it was a really cool moment, and one I'll remember, and hopefully, those memories and moments get better in the next couple of weeks.
Obviously after the game, me and Critter sort of looked eye to eye together, and he did a like 360 view of our stadium after our prayer right in the middle of the field, and sort of hit me a little bit, looking around, seeing all the flags, seeing all of our fans, and then just knowing that that's not going to be there ever again is just, I don't know, it's just, it was pretty emotional.
Right, first of all, boys, prelim final. Not every day you get one, boys, so these times need to be savoured. Outstanding performance. I feel like I was the most confident I reckon I've been in any game this year after yesterday. I can say why in one sense, is because how well we prepared. I just had a really good feeling, good vibe, so congrats, boys. I love you all.
The Panthers keep on keeping on, and they have a week to ice the bumps and bruises. They might get their gun 6 back in Jerome Luai for a grand final qualifier. Everything is falling into place just as Ivan Cleary would have hoped.
What's one thing you took away from that game?
I took away that our style suits finals footy, that our boys know what that style looks like, and that would just give them more confidence that we're on the right track, always trying to evolve. But there's sort of a certain standard of how we play that we like to play, that holds up in big games, and we're able to execute that. So that's probably the main thing. Yeah, just belief in the way we do things, and that's not always going to get you the result, but it's going to get you a fair way there.